Hello, hello. Welcome to the Smart Caribbean YouTube channel where I go over the best projects in the area of Punta Cana in Dominican Republic. My name is Rosalind Ortega Eli and I am the owner of Smart Caribbean and currently showcasing all of the various projects that I come across from reputable builders in the best locations at the best prices. So a little bit about me, if this is your first time joining me, I am a first-gen Dominican American. I born and raised in New York City, currently running my real estate brokerage in Punta Cana with a team there. I am a real estate investor and coach, former hospitality executive, and left that world to dive deep into the real estate world here and abroad. I'm fluent in Spanish, and really Smart Caribbean was founded just with a 360 approach for clients that work with us from pre-sales, during the sale, and post-sales. It's very important to kind of hold the hand of your clients, right, and walk them through the entire process before they sign those documents and after. I'm also a contributor to the international publication, DominicanToday.com. Make sure to check out my latest articles in there. In the expat corner section, I list a new article every Monday to talk about life in Dominican Republic. So let's get right into it. So Naviva Residences is an amazing project that I came across from really, really great builders in the downtown Punta Cana area. What I like about this project is that it is a lot smaller than a lot of the other ones in the vicinity. This one has 80 plus condos, is going to have a full service spa, and very, very unique is the fact that it's going to have indoor parking. So parking in DR usually, you park outside, even if you're in $1 million villa, usually you don't have closed in parking spaces. This community actually will have indoor parking spaces, so that's amazing. The other thing is that the building is just designed very, very uniquely, using a lot of really great materials, from the glass used, the spaces assigned to the balconies, the rooftop terraces, the common areas, the lobby. They really, really took some time to kind of design this and make it so that it is very appealing to the eye, but also very functional to whoever lives there, right, or stays there. So right now we have 1-bedroom units starting at $139,000. We have 2-bedroom units at $182,000, and 2-bedroom penthouses starting at $249,000. This is a pre-construction project, so it will be ready, keys in hand, in 2028. So it's a very popular project for folks that are looking to retire or maybe move there in a couple of years because of the location and because of the amenities and, of course, the price point. So I want to show you a little bit about the location itself. So Naviva is going to be 12 minutes from many of the beaches along the coast, and also walking distance to a lot of these areas noted here, from Coco Bongo, which is a very popular nightclub and show destination, Hard Rock Cafe, Dinner in the Sky, the Blue Mall and San Juan Shopping Center and other malls in the area, supermarkets, private clinics, and everything that you might need in the event that you want to live there full-time or part-time. The airport is also just 10 minutes away, which gives it a very, very centrally located community. And, if you travel a lot, if you're planning to come back and forth, this is the ideal area to do that in. So I want to talk a little bit about the outdoor spaces. Their outdoor spaces are very, very generous. They've really thought about everything, from having a main pool in the lobby area or behind the lobby area, with lounge beds with umbrellas. They're going to have a bar where you can order your drinks, and also a kitchen with the ability for you to order finger foods while you're out there hanging out, sunbathing at lunchtime from your online job. There's a lot of greenery, which is meant to complement the outdoors. You are in the Caribbean, so you got to see those trees, right? You got to see those palm trees and just kind of feel that you are somewhere tropical. So the design team there has absolutely done an amazing job with that. A lot of the amenities on the property will be really catered to folks, to serve every person that can possibly enjoy the spaces. So aside from pools, you're going to have a full service spa that's going to be on the fourth floor, one of the buildings, fully equipped gym, a wellness area for massage treatments. There is a kids lounge as well, which is next to the spa for those families that are going to come by with kids that maybe, need extra spaces for them to hang out at. But most importantly, a co-working space, So now that we're moving into the digital nomad season, you're definitely going to need a place where you can sit on your laptop and do some work outside of your apartment. So they will have a full service co-working space as well. So we'll get into the units and the type of layouts that we have. So we had one popular first floor layout called the swim up units. And these swim up units have your own individual smaller pool right outside your living room. These are currently sold out, but if you are interested in one like this, let me know. Send me an email or drop me a text, and I can add you to a wait list. Sometimes, things free up, people cancel contracts. So you never know. We have 4 other layouts that we promote with this project. About half of the inventory available, about half of the inventory is already sold. We have about the other half still available. And from that other half that's available, about 25% of those allow you to customize your exterior terrace. So a 1 bedroom, a 2 bedroom, we do have some with exterior terraces, not just balconies. And on those terraces, you can customize it to even include your own jacuzzi. So that is a added perk or an added amenity that the developer is letting you add on, along with other things as well. I'll get into the penthouses. Again, a very popular unit for us for this project. We have about 7 of them left. They have been selling like hotcakes. It is the best priced penthouse in all of downtown Punta Cana. They start at $249,000, and they come with 2 floors of living and entertainment space. So you have the 4th floor with your bedroom, your living room, 2 bedrooms, your living room, your dining room, your kitchen, and bathrooms. And then on the 5th floor, you have an extensive indoor hangout area that you can actually even subdivide and create a 3rd bedroom up there. And then you have the exterior terrace, which you see here on the picture, which is a very, very good size. On average, they're about 700 square feet. And out there, you can actually customize as well. You can add a a grill station, a sink. You can add a jacuzzi to it, or you can just leave it, wide open for you to use. This is just a quick glimpse of the living room design, the patio doors or the balcony doors, kind of how wide and bright that will allow these units to be, which is a really, really good thing. So aside from Naviva Residences, I really want to talk a little bit about why you should invest in Dominican Republic. There's a lot of growth going on right now. So I always like to just throw a couple of tidbits on what's happening there. So as a real estate investor, you're able to take advantage of the Confortur law for any property that you purchase over 200,000. You have added benefits, such as qualifying for dual residency. If you buy a project within the Confortur, you can get a no property tax for up to 15 years. You can also leave out or be exempt from the 3% title transfer tax that usually goes on every sale in the DR when it comes to real estate. So aside from that, there's a lot of other things happening. We have a very safe and secure and stable banking industry. We have been looked at and are currently in development with a lot of companies that are treating Dominican Republic like the Caribbean hub to expand. So we have companies like Amazon, which just started distributing their own the orders that come in directly, delivering them into Dominican Republic, as opposed to the past where we would have to use like a courier service to get our products. Now they fly in a few times a week and they bring in deliveries. So Amazon is looking at DR as becoming its own hub in that region. We have a stable investment climate. There's just a lot of moving parts outside of tourism. We have a lot of other industries that are also growing, like the export of goods and the export of groceries and things that you grow in the Dominican Republic. The tourism landscape, of course, is the main driver of the country. So in 2024, we received almost 12 million visitors. That figure is broken down into about 8.5 in air travel and 2.7 in cruise passengers. So we have 6 international airports in the Dominican Republic. They are very strategically positioned throughout the entire country. You have a couple of them in the north section, a couple of them on the east coast, and one main one on the southern coast, 2 main ones on the southern coast. So this allows the DR to have a lot of connectivity with the rest of the world, with the US, with Canada, Latin America, and Europe. So we are just really, really in a good position for growth. This year alone, from January to July, we received 73% of all tourists that came into the country came into Punta Cana, which is why Punta Cana is going through a massive real estate boom, and infrastructure-wise, everything kind of is in place to accommodate the number of folks that are investing there, moving there, and everything else. So I wanted to share a little bit about why Punta Cana. So that is my main market. So like I mentioned, Punta Cana just it really does have everything you could be looking for as someone that goes there from outside the country. We have a lot of amazing communities, great projects that are coming up, still very affordable prices compared to other warmer climate areas in the States. We have rising property values as the infrastructure continues to be poured into and business is booming. That's helping real estate values go up. A lifestyle appeal. So we got everything. We got beaches, golf courses, resorts, nightlife. Punta Cana is really the main attraction for weddings, destination weddings, sweet 16s, bachelorette and bachelor parties or getaways. We are now getting into the ecotourism space, the wellness retreat space. So there's a lot going on in the country. But most importantly, there's an international community there, right? So even if you're not Dominican, even if you don't speak the language, you can move there, you can invest there, and for sure you will meet other people from other parts of the world, just like you, that will make the transition much easier. So we do have a large expat community in Punta Cana, from Americans to Canadians, Europeans, other Latin Americans. So it's a very diverse environment there as well. A little bit about financing options. So specifically with a pre-construction project like this one, you will have to finance through the developer. Developers do offer financing at 0% interest, which is great. And the way that works is you'll have to first reserve your unit, and that's going to require a $3,000 payment to reserve. You get 30 days to come up with a 20% down payment. And in those 30 days, we're also going to get you connected with an attorney. We're going to get you connected with the developer, make sure that you get to ask all of your questions. We'll provide you with a list of the materials used in the construction. We'll provide you with a resume of the developer. What have they done before? What have they built? Who are they, right? Because that's super, super important. Now, after you send in the 20% of the down payment, now you begin your monthly or quarterly payments through our construction. So typically 30% of the price gets divided during the construction timeline into monthly payments or quarterly payments or lump sum payments. And again, these developers are very flexible. We can certainly talk more through that once we speak, but there is a lot of different ways to kind of make this happen at 0% interest, which is pretty great. Now, once the property is completed, you can use a bank, a local mortgage lender, to finance the remaining 50%. So no U.S. bank will lend you to purchase abroad. But in the Dominican Republic, there are banks, reputable banks, that will loan to investors. You do not need to be a resident to get a mortgage in the Dominican Republic. You just have to go through the process of approval, and I can certainly help you with that as well. So needless to say, Naviva is an amazing project. If you want to be in the downtown area where things are shaking and moving and you want to be able to walk to different things and catch a quick Uber to the beach, a $5 Uber to the beach, or the golf course, Naviva is really, really a great project. I have a direct contact with the owners, with the development company. So if you'd like to chat some more about this project, I am going to drop my contact details in the description. Please reach out to me. We can schedule a Zoom, we can have a phone call, or you can simply send me an email with your questions. I'll be more than happy to assist, and I look forward to helping you invest in paradise.